I know for sure I probably wouldn't go to the theaters to see it because, for one, if I'm by myself, I'm going to have questions that are going to go unanswered.
But here you're introducing Superman, and then you're introducing a whole other group along with him. It is thundering, by the way.
Sorry, guys, I had Taco Bell.
Welcome to In Case You Missed It. Jessica Jones was just confirmed for Daredevil Born Again Season 2.
Marvel finally remembered IronHeart and gave us the first trailer.
Kingdom Hearts 4 is on the way. Kind of.
And we finally talk about the new Superman movie and what has fans worried.
My name is Jermaine, that's Shayla, and this is your weekly show giving you nerdy news and headlines you might have missed throughout the week. And this is In Case You Missed It for the week of May 12th. This week during the Disney Upfront presentation, Kristen Ritter joined Charlie Cox on stage to announce that Jessica Jones is going to return in Daredevil Born Again Season 2. I gotta be honest, I don't really remember what happened at the tail end of Jessica Jones Season 2, let alone Season 3. But what I do remember is that I enjoyed her character more than I enjoyed the others, besides Daredevil, of course. Either way, I'm excited to officially have her in the MCU. And at this point, all cameos for Daredevil Born Again Season 2 are on the table leading up to Avengers Doomsday. Maybe we can see one of the new Avengers with the Z. Or maybe Sam Wilson's team. What are some cameos that you would like to see? And don't say Iron Fist.
Marvel Studios finally released the trailer for IronHeart, which premieres a little over a month from now. The trailer shows Riri Williams' journey after the events of Wakanda Forever. There are two main complaints that I see for this show. The first is that nobody asked for this, but some of the best projects that we've gotten, nobody asked for. In 2014, nobody was asking for the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. After Endgame, nobody wanted a WandaVision show. Even more recently, nobody asked for Agatha All Along or the Thunderbolts. The second is obvious. They don't want her to replace Tony Stark's version of Iron Man, which in a way I do understand, but I wonder if those same people would still feel that way if it was Franklin Richards as Iron Lad or Harley Keener from Iron Man 3. Overall, the best thing that Marvel can do to combat this is just to make a great show. And I'm pretty confident that they really can do this, especially with Ryan Coogler being a producer.
Square Enix finally proved that Kingdom Hearts 4 exists. Kind of. The update for the new game comes after Square Enix canceled Kingdom Hearts Missing Link, an upcoming mobile game designed to bridge the narrative gap between Kingdom Hearts 3 and 4. Which, can we all address that this franchise is so confusing? They need a game to explain the main entry of the game. No wonder there's rumors of Tetsuya Nomura going on YouTube to understand the story that he's in charge of. Anyway, the screenshots to this game look amazing. A complete different animation style that we're not accustomed to. Now you could say with time, it equals better graphics and different animation styles. But fans have speculated about that line that was in the first game of the opening cutscene. When Sora asks himself, is it real or is he dreaming? Honestly, I hope it's a part of his dreams because nothing in this game makes sense at all. Now the question is, are we gonna get Kingdom Hearts 4 first or GTA 6?
The Superman trailer also dropped this week, and overall, the sentiment is pretty positive. But the one thing that has fans worried is the amount of characters that are being introduced, especially for the casual viewer, aka me. Guy Gardner, Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, Rick Flag, the Engineer, and not to mention a new Lex Luthor, Lois, and oh yeah, Superman. I know James Gunn has already announced several DCU projects that are already in development, but a lot of that really depends on the success of this film. So the question is, are we getting a little bit too much too soon? Let's talk about it. So from me, the more casual viewer, to you I pose the question, do you think that we're getting a little bit too much too soon?
Okay, so you're very casual. You know Superman. Everybody knows Superman. Do you know Mr. Terrific? Do you know Hawkgirl? Do you know Guy Gardner? Do you know... You probably have heard of Superdog.
I've heard of some of them, but I can't say that I'm very familiar with any of their backstories.
This is in... You know, I trust James Gunn because he has a track record of introducing people. But here's the difference between something like Guardians of the Galaxy and Superman. You're introducing all new characters that not a lot of people had connections to. But here you're introducing Superman, and then you're introducing a whole other group along with him. So for someone like me that consumes all media, who grew up to be a comic book nerd, it is thundering, by the way.
Sorry, guys, I had Taco Bell.
But I feel for the casual viewer, I hope this doesn't overwhelm you.
Yeah, most definitely. For one, I took some notes on it. It was definitely a little bit overwhelming. There was more going on than for one that I understood. And so it's like I'm not sure if I could really focus on, I don't know. It was a lot. But here, let me kind of go to my notes a little bit. I will say that I do love how he represents hope. Like, I can see that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It seems pretty lighthearted in comparison to
Zack Snyder's.
Yeah. I will say this though, those robots threw me off. Cause like, what's with those robots? It's Superman. What's with the robot? But I'm a very casual viewer.
This is kind of like what I'm saying. You're introducing so much so soon. Mm-hmm. So, and I love that have you here because it validates what I'm saying, because we're trying to figure out, okay, what is Mr. Terrific's group name, or what do they do? There's Guy Gardner. He's a lantern. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then there's Hawk Girl. Okay, well, where's Hawk Man? And there's so much that's happening in this movie. I don't want to lose focus.
Yeah, it definitely feels like a lot. Like, in order to pretty much understand and enjoy it for the most part, I'm going to have to go do so much homework. I'm going to have to go figure out the backstory of this person, and somehow tie it all together to just understand this movie based off of the trailer, just based off of what I'm seeing, because I'm seeing so much at one time. I don't know if that's truly what it's going to be like, but that's kind of how I feel about it. It does seem like it would still be good, but just to completely understand it, I would have to go back and do so much more research as a casual viewer. Again, of course.
That's a lot of people's concern for Marvel now. Mm-hmm. They're saying, we have Doomsday coming up. Okay, so how much do we need to watch? How much do we need to know? Well, now that they open up multiversal, the saga stuff, and they have the 2000s X-Men coming up, now you have people not only cramming the main MCU, which is like 30 movies probably right now, 30 movies, but now you got to go post the MCU to like look at it. And, one thing I can say, whatever you think about the MCU now, they deserve it. Okay, maybe they don't deserve it. I don't know. But, they deserve that. I feel. Mm-hmm. But I don't... For this to be a reboot of the new DC universe, you're introducing a cornerstone of your franchise. Yeah. But then you're introducing that girl, that guy, over there, Super Dog.
It's definitely overwhelming. It does seem like it would be it's definitely worth the watch. It does feel, I would be like more than willing to actually like take a dive into this, but I don't have time. Like, it's going so deep. It just seems like it's introducing so much, and it would take so much time to get like so deep into everything that they're giving us, to the point where I'm just like, okay, like this, no, it's just not gonna happen. I don't know.
The Lightning's is a third host of this. It's okay. So I have confidence because I have confidence of James Gunn, not only as a director but as a writer. Like I said in my shorts video, world building is fantastic, but a part of the world building experience is who the world is being built around.
If it wasn't for this, I probably would not. Just because, like I said, it would be so many unanswered questions. If I'm going to the movies to see it, I'm going for the popcorn. I'm going for the popcorn.
They have to have a good popcorn bucket.
They gotta have a good popcorn bucket. I love the movie blankets. Those are fire. Good colors. I hope the movie has a good soundtrack. I'm here for the music. I mean, but no. If I was just chilling and I saw the trailer, okay, it looks like it'll probably be good, but without any incentive, I probably would not
word
go.
to mouth would have to sell you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and that's where we are. Overall, I have faith in James Gunn. From Scooby Doo to Guardians of the Galaxy to the things that he's done already for DC characters. He was at the helm. I know he doesn't have anything to do with it, but Joker Folly of Do, notwithstanding, they should have canceled that. They canceled Batgirl. Like, cancel that movie. You didn't have to have that movie. Anyway, I have faith. So let's fingers crossed it's not too much too soon.
I'm gonna find out.
Yeah. Thumbnail.
This has been In Case You Missed It for the week of May 12th. I'm Shayla. That's Jermaine.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
See you next time.
Bye.
Subscribe for more headlines throughout the week, games, and 60-second reviews.